Hey y'all,
Welcome back to my channel. I said, hey.
Welcome back to my channel.
Hey, girl.
Hey y'all, I'm Jazmyn W. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Y'all know I like to jump right into it, but first I must let you know that I have a podcast called Jazmyn Gives Bad Advice, where every episode starts with a skit making fun of the advice that you need help with. Go ahead and click on Spotify, Apple, Google, honey, and listen to my podcast. It's good.
Very good.
Okay, it has all 5 stars review on all the platforms, so check it out. Y'all also know that I love to shout out a Black-owned business. This week, I'm gonna shout out Beja Naturals, cocoa mango buttercream. They have, so I had a little run-in with them on my Instagram. If you missed it, you missed it, okay? So I don't really love their customer service, but this mango butter, this cocoa butter,
Girl, what?
this cocoa mango buttercream. Damn. Anyway, I've been using it on my baby's eczema, and it's wonderful. It's very hydrating. I kind of like the smell on my baby. It's kind of like a grown woman smell. I like my baby to smell like a baby. But anyway, it's been working on my baby's eczema really well. So I just wanted to shout them out because I am using it and I am enjoying it. And it's helping soothe and hydrate and clear up my baby's skin, dry skin. So shout out to Beja Naturals. I'm gonna link their website and this buttercream down below if you want to buy it for a new mom, or if you're a new mom or new parent yourself. Okay?
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all know this is Married at First Sight. Thank you so much for your patience. Next week it's gonna come out around the same time, honey. But after that, I think I'll be able to get these videos out faster. But I'm not gonna make no promises, honey, because I'm breastfeeding. Okay? Anyway.
Period.
Let's get into Married at First Sight. Y'all know on my channel, we like to start with the what?
Most boring couple.
Most boring couple, exactly. This week, you know what? The most boring couple is gonna be Mitch and Kirsten, or Kirsten, or Kristen. Honey, who knows? And who cares? Y'all know who I'm talking about, okay?
The picture right here. I mean, who's confused?
The first thing I wrote down is Kirsten's mama is fine.
As hell.
Gorgeous, honey. I said, baby, your mama looks better than you.
Ooh, no shade.
You know what? I think daughters should look better than their mama. I feel like, what's up with that guy?
Oh, leave me alone. I'm not in it.
Daughters gotta look better than their mama. I'm my mama 2.0. I gotta look better than her. Anyway, Kristen mama was fine. A lot of y'all was saying that Mitch wanted Kristen's mom to be the bride, or he got excited. I didn't perceive it that way. He said he likes a natural woman. I perceived it as he thought that was going to be his bride. He thought the mom was going to be his bride, and he got a little bit nervous. Like, oh, she's like out of my league type thing. So I don't think he would have been happy with her, because he has such low self-esteem that he would have been so insecure he probably just would have ran off, honey. But anyway.
Ran off the altar.
So Mitch is a fossil fuel executive. He's actually a fossil fuel maniac, okay? He said that back in the day, he was a closet environmentalist. Is that the only thing that was in the closet, Mitch? Anyway.
Let us know, baby.
Listen, I am an environmentalist as well. When I receive packaging, when I receive things, I get wrapped up in the plastic of it all, okay? I don't like to use plastic containers. I'm drinking out of a plastic water bottle right now but usually I buy glass bottles. I don't have any plastic containers in my house. I only use glass containers, but you know, a lot of your food you purchase, it comes in plastic. Listen, this is a problem that white men created, and I'm really glad that this white man, Mitch, is obsessed with it, because the fact that we cannot recycle most of the plastics that we use is a problem, but it's a problem that white men created. So I'm glad he's obsessed with it. But here's the thing, you be obsessed with it.
You.
This is not your wife's obsession. Allow her to be passionate about her own things. Allow her to be obsessed with her own things. You can share it with her, but don't ruin the day over it. What if she was obsessed with, let's see here, beards, and she wanted to express her passion about beards all day, but she came at you about yours? Like, this is not the time, babe. You have to find a good balance between being obsessed and just understanding that you are doing the best that you can because you work in the space, okay?
Period.
Kristen sat down with Mitch's friends and they said he's brutally honest. The fact that he's brutally honest, insecure, and obsessed with the environment to the point where it affects other people, I think this is why you're single, babe. Yeah. This is what I don't like about this show. It doesn't require people to make changes. This is the type of person that is really not great for the show, because Mitch didn't have to make any changes to himself in order to find somebody who, loves him.
Before the show.
He just got matched with somebody, and now he doesn't have to do any internal work, but hopefully he will do that during the course of the show. But anyway.
But they should do it before.
I wrote down, where is Mitch's family? We seen his mama at the wedding, and I know she looked about 107. She was a fine 107, though.
Girl.
But where is she now? And why are we talking to his friends?
Yeah, where is his mom and daddy?
Anyway, Mitch said for the past year and a half, he's been celibate by choice, and he don't even know how long he gonna last in the bedroom, honey. Well, guess what? Kristen, she seems to like you, babe, so maybe she can go put up with you for the full 2 minutes.
He's celibate, not by choice, by the way. But yeah, no shade. No shade.
Mitch is also insecure about the fact that he hasn't had sex in a year and a half, and I would be too. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to Miguel and Lindsey. To be honest, nothing even happened this episode, so I'm struggling trying to choose a couple. But let's just move on to Miguel and Lindsey. Lindsey's family is a bunch of saltine crackers, honey.
Ooh.
Just boring. Can I get some cheese? Can I get a little bit of, a little salami or something? I don't even like salami, but I'll take it.
Cracker ass cracker.
Honey, because this is giving me boring. Did I just spit?
Ew.
Anyway, I wrote down, why are we allowing Lindsey's brother to talk so much?
Cracker ass cracker.
Why are we allowing it? You can be quiet. Yeah. Are you the father of all this? You the man of the house. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need you to hush. Okay? Anyway, Lindsey's brother said that Miguel is 35 and that's too old to be single. What's wrong with him? I said, baby, how old are you and where's your wife? Because I know it's given 21, but we already know you probably got somebody you courting already, child, because
in the cult.
Y'all in the cult. But anyway, they asked Miguel, what has happened in your past relationships? Why haven't they worked? Miguel said, I'm just a hopeless romantic. What?
What? Lies.
That don't make sense. Women, we looking for a hopeless romantic. If you was a hopeless romantic, you'd be married already. At least once, maybe 2-3 times. That's a hopeless romantic, get married multiple times. A hopeless romantic don't be 35 and single and have it the rest of their whole life set. So Lindsey sat down with Miguel's family. And the first question she asked Lindsey was, or the Miguel's sister, who is annoying as hell, by the way. Annoying as hell. Sat down and asked Lindsey, well, my brother makes a really good living. He makes a really good living. How are you going to contribute? Baby, guess what? I'm not.
Period.
He makes a good living. I'm going to be living good, okay? Why do I need to contribute if he makes a good living? Obviously, I have a job, babe, but why do I need to contribute? Why do you need my check?
And mind your business.
Anyway, and I wrote down, which one of these is his sister's spouse? Because I need to know, honey. Because she got a ring on. Is it this woman right here? Is it, I don't remember everybody that was at the table, but I need to know because she is annoying and I need to know who putting up with her. Okay?
Exactly.
Anyway, Miguel's sister also said that he's looking for somebody who has ambition, who's motivated. I wrote down, be with a man.
Okay.
Like, oh my gosh. You guys want to be married? You want wife? You want kids? You want a breadwinner? You want me to make the bread? Cook the bread, serve you the bread, and clean up the dishes? It ain't gonna work like that. No, not in 2022. It ain't, babe. This is not 2001. Okay, that was over 20 years ago, babe. This is 2022, and I'm not doing all the jobs. All right. I don't know if I've ever said this on my channel. I told my spouse either I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna work out, but I can't do all three.
Pick two.
Baby, either you want me to look good and cook and be at home, or you want me to go to work and cook and look however I'm going to look after eating and working.
Lots of bread.
Or you want me to work and cook. Did I already say that? Anyway, the point is, my husband said, you know what? You can, for the first half of my marriage, my husband said, you can work and work out. You ain't got to cook nothing for me. I know how to find food. I said, good. And then my husband told me I didn't have to work. And I pursued my passions. And then I went to the gym. But guess who's cooking?
Nobody. Okay.
Okay, because I can't do all of that. All right? Anyway, let's move on. Enough about me, child.
What's next?
At the end of the night, Miguel tried it, honey. He tried to get him a little un pico. But no. Lindy said nope, she turned him down. And I wrote, good for her. They want to get to know each other. I think it is really good to get to know each other before you guys move into the physical part. And, she's doing what's comfortable for her. So I think that's cool. So, yeah, I wrote down good for her for setting boundaries or whatever. And I would say the same thing if the tables were switched. If Miguel didn't really feel comfortable and Lindy wanted to, then, set those boundaries so that you don't do something you regret. Exactly. Yep. Let's move on to Mindy and Ben. Bendy. I'm gonna call him Bendy from now on. I'm calling him Bendy from now on. So Bendy said the second honeymoon was on him because he got COVID. I mean, okay, duh. He said that like she's supposed to be grateful, like right, y'all. Child, I mean, people with penises these days. Child, I mean, anyway. What we gonna do with him? What would we do without him, honey? Mindy said she's not close with her dad. I wrote down she hated her daddy. Damn. She said she don't want him to walk her down the aisle. She never wanted him to. All of that. I'm like, okay, girl, you ain't gotta go in on him right now. He not even here. Ben told his mama, if there's something you don't like about my wife when you meet her, let me know. Disgusting. Gross. Ew. Like, I'm getting the impression that Ben is only doing this because his mom wants him to. Yep. He's only settling down and getting married and going on Married at First Sight because his mom wants him to. She approves. She's ready for grandkids. She's ready for him to settle down. He wants to make her happy. So he's going to go this route. He saw the Asian guy on the last season and the season before that. And he's like, hey, this is the route that I'm going to go because my mom wants grandkids and I just want to make her happy. And that's the end of it. And I actually think that there's a high chance that Ben and Mindy will work out because he doesn't want to disappoint his mom. And getting a divorce will disappoint her. So let's see how this goes. Let's get into it. I wrote down Mindy did not come down the aisle gracefully. Baby, she came down like she was doing Muay Thai all the way down, baby. I'm like, baby, is you stepping to the ring or are you stepping up to the altar, honey? Because, no shade, but anyway, she just kind of like. It's giving fight. I'm like, baby, you is Mindy, not Rocky. Get it together, okay? Anyway, Mindy and Ben both look like they talk too much, and they also sound like they talk too much simply because I think they talk too much because they was talking too much. But anyway, Morgan says she does Muay Thai 5 days a week, and she can basically she said, I can whoop your ass. Okay. And I like that about her. I really do. I think she also said she was a nurse, and that's cool. Ben lit up when Morgan said that she has a Japanese grandmother. And he said that when he's financially free enough, he wants to visit Japan and get tattoos. Ciao. You're not financially free enough to get a tattoo? That's what I'm saying. Then why are you getting married? You can't afford a wife. You can't afford kids. You can't afford a family. If you are not financially free enough to get a tattoo, you need to just focus on yourself. Anyway, I mean, am I lying? No, I'm not. I wrote down super pretty, but I don't know who was super pretty in this situation. But anyway, yeah. That's all I had to say about them. Like, yeah, this is just a weird matchup to me. I don't know how their personalities are gonna click. Why? How come every time an Asian dude come on the show, he look like he want to be with Keisha,
Hip hop,
or he
R&B,
sound like he want to be with Keisha?
blackness.
I know y'all love black culture and everything, but listen, don't be taking our culture if you don't want our women, honey, because you acting like you want Keisha.
Smoking on
And
Keisha.
I ain't talking about the drugs and stuff, you know. Anyway, YouTube, don't be flagging my stuff. Anyway, let's move on to the next couple.
Girl, log off.
Next, we have Alexis and Justin. Justin and Alexis started off in the bed and they were talking about how they get hot at night or something like that. And Alexis said, "You don't want this sticky booty?"
Disgusting. Disgusting. I mean, why she had to say that? Oh my God.
Then Justin said, yeah, I was watching you sleep, blah, blah, blah. She said, "Oh, you was watching me sleep?" I knew you was like R. Kelly.
Can we get a new girl? I mean, I just want to trade her.
I told y'all I was going back and forth on Alexis last week, and now I'm going back. Because, girl, what?
She problematic. I don't.
Anyway, Justin sat down with Alexis's sisters, and my mama said her sisters looked mean, that they were frowning. I personally didn't get that vibe. I'm like, these is just black women with black women faces. This is not a problem for me. I didn't think they looked mean. I did feel like that they, you know, had just like a more serious tone, but I didn't feel like they were mean at all. I feel like they were very well spoken. And yeah, one of the sisters says, "How are you when you're upset? You can tell a lot about a person when they're angry." And I said, ooh, that's facts, honey. This is a great question to ask somebody, but at the end of the day, you just have to see, because they'll lie to you to your face, especially a narcissist, honey. They'll lie to you to your face about how they are when they're upset, but then when they get upset, you'll see their true colors. But I think this is a really great tip. You know, I think, you know, when I talk to my nephews about dating, I'll say, pay attention to your friends, your girlfriends, and family members even when they're angry, because that's how you really tell a lot about a person in general. So I wrote down, black women are so excellent. I mean, this level of questioning that you're seeing from Alexis' sisters, I'm like, wow, they seem way more emotionally intelligent than she is, because she just a little, you know, kooky. But I was really impressed with their questioning and the fact that they, you know, didn't really disrespect Justin, but they showed him that they weren't there to play games. They also didn't talk badly about Alexis, which I don't know why the other people tend to do that on this show, but I like the fact that they didn't. I was really disappointed at the fact that neither one of them could read Puerto Vallarta.
Girl, like, I almost cut the TV off.
She said, Pico. Alexis said, Pico
De Gallo.
Puerto Rico, Puerto Pico, Puerto, Vuerto. Can you read that? And then he said, Vienna sausages. What? It's Puerto Vallarta. Have you guys not? It's Puerto Vallarta. If you've never heard of it, I'm just like.
Can you read it?
It's Puerto Vallarta, okay? Like, get up and get your knowledge up on your Espanol, baby. It's 2022. We all need to be speaking Spanish in this bitch.
Okay.
And y'all know I'm passionate about Spanish. It was my minor in college, but no, I don't speak it anymore because I forgot, but I need to pick it back up, okay? Anyway.
I'm gonna try.
That's why my Puerto Vallarta sounds so good. Anyway, don't make me turn into Cardi B. But anyway, she asked him for help on how to say it, and he couldn't help, and I was devastated. I almost turned the show off, honey. Anyway, here she goes again telling everybody Justin was celibate. Justin, he's celibate. He ain't had sex. We ain't had sex. He ain't had sex in a year and a half. Girl, shut up.
Please shut up.
Like, when you get married, you will learn. Lots of stuff is between you and your spouse and nobody else. So that should be between you guys. I know you guys are sharing it to the camera and to the public, but it's not something you have to go around town yelling and screaming about, okay? This is his business. I'm like, why she telling everybody about his penis? And then here he go at the little fire pit and everything, telling everybody about his own penis. And I was like, I see why y'all a match. You over here telling everybody you was hard as a rock.
Oh my God.
Babe, that is nobody's business. What's wrong with y'all?
No type of.
Y'all don't have any couth. Okay? Child, anyway, let's move on to the final couple. Light-skinned Nate and light-skinned Keisha.
Oh, let's get into it, honey.
Anyway, so Nate was talking about how he lived in Spain as a kid, and I came back from Spain and I moved to a black neighborhood, and none of the black kids liked me because I was light-skinned. You know what? You really have to be on TikTok to break down this conversation. A lot of dark-skinned people and light-skinned people are talking about colorism within our community, but they're also having a good conversation about how a lot of times when light-skinned people feel this way, it's y'all. But here's the thing that I will say. I don't like to talk about this conversation a lot because I'm a dark-skinned person, and
it's annoying.
I experience a lot of colorism from mostly men in our community. But also, men who weren't attracted to me because I was not light enough for them, and they didn't outright tell me that growing up, but you just kind of figured. But also, in the past, I've dated people who were light skinned and liked the fact that I was dark skinned or whatever. But anyway, The one thing that I want to say about this conversation is we all have light-skinned people in our family. Black people come in different shades. Yep. I don't know a black person who doesn't have a light-skinned person in our family that we love and get along with. So is it because you're light-skinned or is it because you? Because we all have light-skinned people in our family because we literally have all types of shades of people in our family. Everybody does.
Right.
So is it just you, babe? It might be you. Now, light skin, she said that she also relates to him because she went to an all-white school and she was singled out. Baby, that's racism.
Right.
What Nate is talking about is not racism. It's colorism within our community and the division there. And you are talking about racism at an all-white school and you're black. So these are two different things.
Totally.
But
different.
Anyway, let me move on, honey. Y'all want to sit over here and relate to each other so bad. But anyway, I was really disappointed at the fact that nobody said, but you know what? As an adult, we were kids, and as an adult, I realized how our community needs to work on this or how we've actually come together. I was disappointed that I didn't hear stage 2 of adulthood when tackling these issues. It's just, I was a kid. I was treated differently. I'm light-skinned. I was discriminated against sort of conversation instead of having a progressive conversation about it. So Nate's family asked light-skinned Keisha, you're so independent. How will you balance work and family?
Who is light-skinned
The same way a man balances work and family. See, this is an example of the inequality between men and women when taking care of the household. How will you balance working and family the same way that a man does? Do you expect him to balance family or do you expect him just to work and put family on the back burner? No. So why ask me that question? I'm going to balance it the same way a man balances it and probably better. Anyway, Nate told Stasia's mom that he used to have a business that he no longer has, but now he does day training to earn money. That kind of sounds like you don't have a job. It's giving old dude from last season. You don't have a job, babe. You just trade stocks. You gamble every day, basically, because that's what the stock market is. It's not your money, but anyway. Nate has mommy issues. So let me say this. Nate's dad was in the military who didn't show emotion. His mom didn't show emotion to him and she was never around. He's light-skinned and he moved to the black community, so which is probably why I sense the fact that he does not date black women, typically. Because we discriminated against him.
Of course.
Duh. So he has mommy issues, he has daddy issues, he has issues with his complexion and colorism. Yeah, child, he probably has identity issues because he's biracial. Baby, this man got issues.
Hella issues.
And my child seems to agree, okay? Things steamed up between Nate and Stasia when they decided they wanted to get to know each other better. They said they want to learn more about each other, honey, and they decided to do so in the shower. I said, is the cameraman in the shower with them?
Right.
Because I ain't never seen that on Married at First Sight.
Are they naked?
I said, hold on. I see some thighs. I see some thick thighs rubbing together. I said, I have never seen that, baby. Lifetime. Did this show got a new rating?
Okay.
Because I didn't know it was rated mature audience. Oh, but anyway, we damn near seen them naked, but not really, but we almost did. But anyway, the two light skins was having a little light skin love, child. And so that's what it was at the end of the episode. Listen, I think that light skinned Keisha is really working hard to relate to Nate. I think Nate is still skeptical about her because she's a black woman and we discriminated against him. So we're gonna see how this goes, okay? I really don't imagine it working out.
Who is light skinned Keisha?
Anyway, I'd love to see y'all's comments. Y'all know I love to see y'all's comments. And I just can't wait for us to kiki in the comments about this episode, okay? Thank y'all so much for watching. If you still here and you haven't subscribed, baby, use a hater at this point, period.
Period.